We rolling.
Yo.
All right, bro. So, let's get to it. What's your name? What they call you?
I'm Edboiicorleone. I grew up here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Upcoming rapper, upcoming artist.
Yeah. So, I mean, we were talking right before we started.
Yeah.
I've seen the Sin City Photo interview. That's what got my attention, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out Sin City Photo for the interview. Sin City Legends. Man, it was a good interview. If you haven't seen it, go watch it because it was like almost an hour long. It really went in depth about everything like fashion and my life and coming up as a rapper.
Yeah. So like I told you, I didn't watch the whole thing. Not in a bad way. I'm like, I don't want to watch it just because I kind of want to ask myself a few questions.
You want to get to know yourself. You know what I mean?
Like, but so even before that, bro. So I was telling I told my girl I want to do this little podcasting or just even if it's not an artist, just get people in here, right?
Nah, this is cool, bro. You bringing the community together.
Yeah, of course. That's the goal. So I sent her the link to your interview, bro, and I was like, just listen to I showed her just listen to this little part right here. So when you were telling your story about fucking coming up, I'm like, that's crazy. I told my grandma I never judged nobody, I never criticized or nothing like that, right? But when I saw you the day of the let's say
the show.
Yeah, the day of the show, right? That's the first time I met you.
Yeah.
But we didn't really chop it up or nothing like that. I just said, what's up?
Yeah, it was more business.
Yeah, it was just
all
business,
over the place.
Just shot and everything. So I was like, man, I didn't see that background, bro. Just from seeing you, I didn't think that would be your fucking background.
And
bro.
a lot of people get that, and that's why it felt so good to get on that interview and everything because I was able to show that side of me that no one really knows because they see me and they see the clothing, whatever, and then they think one way or just like how I act and stuff like that. I got a story behind all this, there's like a true meaning to why I'm wearing what I'm wearing and why I'm saying what I'm saying and stuff like that.
So when I saw that other interview, you said you lived in every side of town.
Every side, started in Henderson, then it went east, just east side, Boulder Highway area, going from suites to suites, from town and country to town and country type shit. Then just north, just this area type deal, Alexander, MLK, and Cary area, man, just sleeping on people's couches, trying to make it, just being a starving artist, literally starving out here trying to make it. Just living in those parts of the city, it changed my standpoint on Vegas and stuff. It made me look at it more of it as a whole because of once you start moving like that and move into different areas, everyone on the same thing, everyone trying to win, everyone trying to platform and stuff like that. So it's it was cool to see it from a different standpoint. All right, this how the West Side getting down. This how the North Town getting down with it. East Side going crazy always. South, man, you already know.
I was about to ask that. Is every area that you lived at, was it similar to each or was it a different environment every time, or was it the type
Yeah, I feel like it was different every time. Depending on where it was, MLK and Cary area, it gets a little crazy. It's more certain areas you're not gonna get street politics type shit. You're not gonna be walking down the street and have no problems. But certain areas, don't matter what colors you repping. You know what I mean? You're gonna have that's mostly north, west side. You know what I mean? East side like that, but it's more tweakers and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I think I don't know. I haven't been to every state or every city. Yeah. But the east side is always the
Mecca. yeah.
I wouldn't say exactly tweaker or stuff like that, but there's always something going on.
Yeah, it's the dark side of the town type shit. Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, but I'm not from Vegas. I've been here for 7 years. I've been tapped in with a few people out here, whatever. But I've always been in the east side.
Oh yeah.
But even where I'm from, originally east side. And I see it, you're okay.
It's
east side.
It's kind of the same, and it kind of everyone kind of has the same type of compassion and love. You know what I mean? We show love to each other and shit. It's
and that's dope because I know a few people that live Summerlin area or back somewhere out there, and I always ask hey, when you get hungry at night, can you just get up and go get tacos around the corner? Nah, everything's closed over here.
Yeah, no, it's different.
That's easy. I get up right now. I tell you, bro, there's 2 houses right now I don't know if they're open right now when you
that's
came
hard.
this way, but there's an open sign all night, and they
Yeah.
sold tacos out of the house. I'm like, bro, I get up and walk around the corner. I'm there.
Tacos, tamales.
Yeah,
Bro, you
all
can walk
that.
down the street on the east side and buy eggs and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's
people are
crazy.
like fresh
Yep.
eggs and shit. Like that's dope to me. That's
Yeah.
like real community shit
Yeah,
that I
hell
like.
yeah.
Like, and yeah, Summerlin, they got like the bougie stores. Once you go out there, it's just like
It's not the same.
restaurants you ain't never seen before or heard before.
Like I wouldn't go there. I probably just wouldn't even look like I fit in or something.
Exactly.
You know, so
People always tell me that. They're like, you over here eating at this cafe in Summerlin, like you look hella crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's sometimes you got to do it. You just got to pop out.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But
For me, bro, I just don't know how to order new food. Like,
oh yeah,
I hate everywhere I go to. I walk into like I go to Buffalo Wild Wings a lot, right? That's my spot where I go kick it with everybody. Bro, they already know what beer I want. As soon as I walk in, they know what beer I want, and the wings is this and that mango habanero. I'm like, yeah,
oh, God.
like,
they already got your shit right. That's hard.
I didn't even know they sold burgers, bro. I never knew they sold burgers. Bro, I just go for the same thing every time.
That was one of the places I worked at growing up, type shit.
For real?
So like, when I worked 2 jobs, I used to work at like a Jimmy John's type shit, and I worked at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and I would walk like miles between each one. Yeah, 'cause I was too humble to take the bus for some reason, type shit. But Buffalo Wild Wings, I used to fuck up. I make burgers, all that shit, salads and shit.
That's crazy. I didn't know they sold that. I thought it was just wings, bro. Swear to God.
Yeah, the wings fire though.
Yeah,
that's like the top tier. But the burgers, man. If y'all haven't hit that shit, go to Buffalo Wild Wings right now.
Shoot, but so music wise, bro. So like I said, I met you that night. You know, when I went over there.
Oh yeah, we was at Evil Pie.
The recap, you know, at the Evil Pie. I mean, to begin with, bro. I mean, your girl's right here in the background. I did not know she was your girl at first when you were, you know. I just saw her cheering for you and everything. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I wonder, like, if that's, you know, like, maybe you just got a fan, like, a big fan like that, you know.
A lot of people say that. They're like, yo girl out here just vibing with the music. She know every lyric, and that's how it gotta be. If you a rapper and your girl with you and stuff like that, and you go into a show, she should be reciting every lyric.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, that's dope.
I be looking out for that. Well, I look at the crowd and shit, but then I always, you know, like look back and I see my girl, you know, vibing into that shit, like pumps me up more, you know, type shit. You got someone behind you, like really supporting type shit.
When you perform, do you look at like you said right now, you look around, do you like kind of just, you know how they say when you're shy or like being like doing speeches and shit like that, you kind of just gotta look to the back or look somewhere else? Do you do that, or do you like make eye contact with people and shit?
I more do eye contact. I feel like it's more like you're such at like adrenaline rush type shit. You're just going, and then you're just like looking at everyone. You're trying to see who's vibing with you. You're trying to see like everybody's energy type shit, and like try to match it or go higher than that and get people hyped up and shit. There is times where like, if you see someone like you got a small show, people aren't really fucking with you like that. It's like some weird venue type shit. And you like perform some shit and no one fucking with you. That's when you start looking everywhere else. You're like, shit. Trying to get out there as quick as possible type shit.
Just get it.
But when people are vibing with you and you got your girl right there, I could have kept going all night type shit. I could have been like, hey, throw another track on type shit. You know?
Yeah. Was that like your main event that night? Like you were the one that kind of put everything together?
Yeah, so right? I set everything up and hit up Rebel, hit up Carrot, hit up L13 and was like, yo, let's get this show together. Evil Pie's giving me this opportunity, so let's...
so why not just rock with it?
Yeah, let's do it. And it was up from there and basically tried to do it as big as we could, you know, with what we had. And we did. It turned out to be a really good show.
No, it was dope.
And you were shooting it, the recap was sick as fuck.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. You know? So for me, I'm just trying to get out there more. Like, I do a lot of like, of course, you book me, let's go work. You book me, let's go work. But like, you know what, I want to get out there and just meet new people, you know, network with people. That's why I met Sin City Photo that same night, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, I didn't know it was him, but it has to be him. You know, I know he's out here a lot, bro. So you know, so that's kind of my goal.
One of the
now.
people, like a lot of people in the city know Sin.
Oh yeah.
Like he's big in the game and big in, you know, the photos. Kills it.
I was lurking through his page a while back, and I saw like from 5-6 years ago he's been shooting my damn like.
Bro, been
I didn't know that. You know, I
yeah.
know he's been in the game for a minute.
Everything, just like you too, doing like, you know, from shoots with lowriders to land and doing you know, houses and shit. That's hard to me. That's respect for real.
Yeah, I just try to do a little bit of everything. Like right now, I did a wedding recently, bro. Like, I didn't know I was gonna be doing the wedding.
I seen that. That was dope, bro.
Whatever it is, I'm in there.
All the flicks came out fire too. You definitely got an eye for like just photos in general.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
So back to like your like coming up, bro. Like, put like music aside. So that's what got my attention. You know, like I said, I never thought that would be your story, your fucking background, bro. Like how,
Yeah.
you know. So like the reasons how we said earlier, you moved around from place to place. Like, what was the reason for that?
The reason for that was like my parents at the time, it wasn't like there was no stability. So like at times I was staying with my grandparents, but after like my grandparents died and stuff, I just had to figure it out because there was like no real home. So I was like going around with my mom. She was on drugs at the time, so it was like she wasn't, getting spots like easy type shit where it's like, all right, I just got this, rental. It's like, yo, I got a room you could squat in type shit over on Nellis and Indios type shit. You could figure it out. Yeah. And I'd be like, you know what? If I could be good for a week type shit, I'll trap it up for a week and try to figure it out so you can make it to the next spot, the next spot. And then just try to work. So like no matter what, I always worked, even though I was struggling type shit. I'd be like sleeping outside, but I still find a way to go shower, put on my uniform, fucking make it to work so I can make some bread to live, get a new crib, get some studio time, start fucking working and shit, and telling my story how I wanted to.
What age was this?
That started at
when you started going through all that?
Probably like 12 years old, 12, 13 years old. It started with my mom. She had like surgery on her back, and then like a lot of people in America, at least what I think, opiate addiction is like huge type shit in America, and it starts with like surgeries and shit like that. It can start with something so small like back pain, and
then you need that.
You're on pills now. They take you out that shit. Now you want pills. Now you doing this. Now you doing heroin. Now It sometimes it is that like door. People try to say it ain't no gateway, but that shit is a gateway. Facts. So like, it just slowly got to be worse for her, so it got worse for us type shit. Like over the years, it was like good and bad. You would think like, oh, we about to get out this shit. We we living in a good crib now, and then it'd be a week later, down bad again. Fall back. But as long as you keep your head up and stay strong and stay level minded, and you don't let that shit like turn you into demon type shit out here, and like really stay humble. You could use that, like I said, struggle is strength. That's one of my, my next EP coming up. I try to use struggle as like your strength. It should be your superpower. Don't look at yourself different or try to put yourself down bad because you down bad. Try to like look at the positive in it and try to work off, work from that type deal.
I say it makes you or breaks you.
Yeah, straight up. You either drown or you gonna swim. You know what I mean? And shit, some people don't got that same mindset. I was in a mindset where it's like, I don't care if I got a concrete brick strapped to my leg. I'm gonna find a way to float. I'm gonna grab someone's leg, try to make my way out. But
And it was just you, or you had siblings?
I had hella siblings, so it was like 5 of us, going motel to motel, town and country, suites and suites. And if any of y'all from Vegas and know about that, it's not pretty. It's not cool to be up in the suites. It's not cool to be shit. It's like the gremlins. You don't feed them motherfuckers after 12 o'clock because it get crazy. You don't want to be caught out there, late at night type shit. Motherfuckers will fuck with you.
I bet.
Yeah, straight up. I done seen enough out there. I done seen knife fights, brick fights, everything shit. People fighting with bats out there.
And that was at the age you're saying, like back in the day, like when you were just like 12?
Yeah. When I was like 12, that's when it started, and it was dangerous shit. I was right into the smoke type shit. Being around with my mom all the time, it brought me into situations that I never thought I'd find myself in, but I was. So it was like, all right, motherfuckers out here trapping. I got to trap it up too. Motherfuckers out here, doing illegal activities that might get us caught up, type shit. I guess I'm here too. Where else am I gonna go? Type shit. So I was like, shit, let me do it. So as I started to grow older, I started to grow out of that mindset type shit where I didn't need to be like around type shit. I was like, I'm gonna just exit from this situation type shit. Even though we struggling, I'm gonna figure out my own shit type shit. Got up out the house type shit. Started living at my homies and shit. Like going couch to couch, living at like not only friends' cribs but family members, aunts, uncles, wherever I could go type shit. But when you in that situation, not a lot of people want to be there for you, help you out. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like when you down bad, nobody want to be down bad too. They don't want to be stressed out too. They don't want to be, you know. And I get that, you know, type shit. But like, you gotta look out for your people. Look out for your homies. You know, a real friend at the end of the day gonna be there for, you know, a friend type shit, or help someone when they down. You know.
Yeah, as much as you could. You know, everybody got something going on, but if you could give a hand, why not?
Exactly. And I did have real homies out there. You know, shout out to Hush the Poet. That's one of my, you know, true homies. Shout out to Alejandro. That's my cousin, Dro. Real one. There's a long list, you know, I could tell, you know, of people that did help me out, you know, throughout the struggle. And there's a long list of people, you know, that didn't, you know, help me out.
Left you down there,
That'll still, you know, there's always going to be those people that come around and be like, I was there. I did this for you. I made you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but only you know. Exactly. And it's crazy to people to feel comfortable saying stuff like that when you know, like man, you know you didn't.
Crazy.
You know, that's crazy,
bro. I have people coming at me telling me, I made your name, bro. I did this for you, bro. I gave you. You don't remember that ride I gave you that one night? You know what I mean? Type shit. I'm like, bro, it ain't that serious. You know, like the rap shit that motherfuckers think balling already type shit, but. Man, we ain't rich yet. We almost there, but shit.
That's the plan.
People see that shit and they like, oh, bro, give me a first class flight to fucking Costa Rica right now with the, you know, buy me some Louis Vuitton shoes too. I'm like, bro, I can't even afford no Louis Vuitton shoes. You know.
Yeah. So I don't know. No,
my bad. Got off track a little bit.
You good. Right now you saying Louis Vuitton. I don't know you notice I have like a Louis Vuitton like poster or whatever, right? So. I was telling my last guest, my bro, you saw the background, right? I tried to add to it a little bit of everything that at least goes with me, and hopefully it goes with certain people, you know. Yeah. But when I had the Louis Vuitton, I have an MCM. I'm like, I don't want that in the background because I know that's not really I don't think I own anything Louis Vuitton, bro. Like, why am I gonna or like promote something that I'm like that's not really me.
That's how I be feeling, you know? Like, and like certain things, like I be trying to tell people like promote yourself, push yourself, and don't like what you like, and you know, like it because you like it, and like if there's that one pair of Louis Vuitton, you know, shoes you like, cop them things, you know what I mean? I'm not saying cop every pair because it's Louis type shit. Like I like Bathing Ape, but like I'm not copping every I'm not copping every drop that they dropping. I'm copping the shit I like, you know.
But just don't do it just because everyone, or you know. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, some of the things that are popular nowadays, I don't see how or what's going on with that.
Bro, like, this whole like, I was just telling her the other day, I see this trend with the Playboy Cardi fans. They're wearing their jerseys backward. They're getting like basketball jersey, wearing them backwards. I don't know what the I don't know what's so cool about that. That's hella weird to me.
That's weird shit.
Like, I guess like if that's what you like, and you know, push what you want to push, but like there's certain things out here that I'm gonna say I don't like. You know, people are just genuinely, that's my opinion. You know, don't hate on me because my opinion. You wear your jersey backwards.
That's on you.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah, but
just don't catch me out here doing that shit.
I think that's just weird, bro. I see a lot of like, people just. Then again, I guess, people follow up on like famous people. You know, that's how it goes.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like a trend.
You know, they follow the trends and all that stuff. But sometimes I'm like, bro, these trends are not worth going for. Like, I don't see how people fall for it. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what it is.
They think it's normal. I'm 24, so I'm hella young. I get it all the time. Usually when I say my name or my age, they're like, "Damn, you young as fuck."
But that's still not like the generation of like. I'm 27.
Oh yeah.
So you're not that far behind. Yeah. But I think the new generation, like new, like.
Oh yeah, it's different.
That's the ones that were like following all these. Not to talk smack, you know. It's just true though, because everything has evolved though. It's just what it is. You know, back then it was the hip hop. Looked way different than what it does now. The
way everyone talked, like our slang was changing and shit. Like for us and shit, like for them, it's like this whole TikTok, like, like that's what's running what people wear, how they act, how they dress, how they, you know what I mean? Like their everyday, base it on social media. Like social media was around when we were growing up, but it was just starting out type shit. It wasn't like you had to be on Facebook type shit, or you had to be on Instagram to be like popping. Like there was people that were popular that didn't even have that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, nowadays this generation just weird, bro.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. Were you in the era when MySpace was still around?
Yeah, I fucked with that shit.
Yeah.
Why don't we got an innovative platform like that right now?
Bro, I remember because I used to rap back when I was young, right? I used to put my own songs. You know, you go on my profile, you're gonna listen to me. You know, whether you want it or not, real quick.
There. You got your whole entire
your
background that's moving and shit.
Yeah, your top 5 or top something, right? It's like top 5 or 6.
Yeah, top 5.
Yeah,
and you could really show who you were, type shit. Nowadays, it's like fake profiles. You can't even tell anymore who's who anymore because they could be anyone behind this. Yeah, they could like wearing all Louis Vuitton, but walk out it. And be broke, you know what I mean? You don't even know.
Yeah, I used to talk a lot of smack about people like that, bro. I mean, like I said, I knew what I had. I know what I could afford, what I can't. But I used to see dudes, you know, I used to take the bus myself.
Yeah, same.
You know, but when you would see somebody, once I got my little car, I got my little hoopty, you know, I'm cool. Yeah. My bucket. But I would pass by the bus stop, you know, and I'll see somebody and so blinged
dripped
out, and I'm like, bro, sell that, and you can get you a car or something real quick. Not talking smack because I rode the bus myself. That's just it is.
But you're thinking in your mind like, this is what I would have did before I got this. Like, why'd you invest in this before you invested in this? You could have invested in yourself instead. You trying to impress everybody else. Yeah. When you can't even impress yourself, like, you know what I mean? It's like, bruh.
Yeah, it never makes sense to me.
That's going backwards, you know what I mean? I didn't start, like, I said it in the interview too with Sin City Photo, like, I didn't start investing in like fashion and stuff until I started to get like stable, because like when you struggling and stuff like that, that's like the least thing. At least I was worried about, like
the last thing on your
hygiene,
mind.
all that shit. If you notice, like that's why the hood why it looks, because that negative vibe too. It goes into like how you dress, how you look, how you feel, how you know what I mean. And like, man, I didn't invest in anything designer until I turned about this age, 23, 24 is when I started buying like my first designer clothes or garments or whatever. Like, you wouldn't see, man, I didn't rock no Jordans back then. I was rocking Vans, you know, whatever I could get at Walmart, whatever my mom could get me type shit, Payless shoes type shit. Like,
Payless,
I would try to flex somehow, like they was Jordans type shit. Like, nah, these Guess, you feel me? Like, and this shit got different laces on them. Like,
bro, I used to, I didn't hate it, but I didn't know. Yeah, I was never into Jordans ever, bro. Yeah. And one time, I think I guess my mom just heard, okay, everybody's getting those or whatever.
Copped them.
She bought me a pair, but I guess then people started talking shit like, oh, those are the Mexican Jordans. Like I don't even know what they were. They're like, I thought they were just Jordans, bro. I don't even know. But they're like the basic Jordans, I guess. I don't know what they were. Like, what was the difference? I didn't know. To this day, I still don't know about Jordans.
I don't even know about them.
I know people sell the 13s, the this, or that. And I check them out. Those are hard. But I don't go run and cop them.
A lot of them look the same to me. Some look different. Yeah. Like different colorways, all that good shit. But like, I'm the same way about Jordans. I'm like, man, and they look weird on my feet. I feel like, bro, like I look like I'm about to go ball out, and I'm not about to go. You know? I think my pair was Reeboks, bro, when I was young. Oh yeah,
and I had so many pairs of them, bro. I didn't know how to get rid of them. I would just stack them all in the closet and tell me, all right, now I could throw them away.
Damn Reebok. I remember copping those. I done wore the Shaqs and shit, the little Shaq shoes from Walmart, all that shit, bro. Yeah, just trying to, you know, make that pair. My mom knew I was gonna fuck them up anyway. I was hopping fences, doing dumb shit, you know. Like, she's like, I'm not about to cop, you know, $200 pair so you could run through the mud.
Yeah, I don't think my mom ever bought me like a pair more than like, damn, I can't even name a price, but I know they weren't expensive.
Same.
You know how you said, but whatever your mom could get you, that's what you wear.
Straight up, and then it's like, motherfucker talk shit. It is what it is. Like, it's fuck you. Like, this what it is. I'm wearing this. I got a white tee clean for the day. I'm happy type shit. Like, you know. Club, that was, you know, my go-to.
That's still my go-to. I still go cop 3 of them, 3 for something, 3 for 25 or 3 for
exactly.
They're going up. I ain't gonna lie. Now they're like 3 for. I'm like, damn. The thing is, it's like they're coming popular again, bro. They've always been popular, but I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It became
a trend again with the Eggers and shit. The Eggers brought it back.
That's what it is, bro. They brought it back, which is cool because.
I'm there for it, you know. I'm not there for the Edgar trend, but I'm here for the Pro Club Shaka era coming back and shit.
The Shakas were good, bro. I want to say for a minute I was more for the Shakas for a minute. Yeah, you know,
just
but
how they wear. And,
it was a way
heavier fit sometimes.
I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't handle the what is it, the heavy. what is that? The heavy, is it the heavyweight or something?
Oh
like that?
yeah, heavyweight
It used to be
fits
way
all
too tight, bro. I'll be like, God, this is choking me, bro. I had to just kind of, But yeah, that was my fit back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
501s, the Reeboks, and the black or white tee.
Oh God, that's a go-to fit nowadays.
Hell yeah.
Man, look fly as fuck right there. 501s, some Air Force Ones, and some man.
That's what it was. I mean, speaking on that topic, I don't know if you've seen this. I recently just seen it. I kind of skipped it because I don't like seeing shit like this, right? You know how we're talking about right now, like how we dress or what our mom could afford to get us. I don't know if you saw about this kid that just committed suicide, bro. Like I think like a week ago.
Nah,
it's kind of going all over the Instagram right now, right?
I might have seen it, but you know how the world's so crazy right now. You see like so much shit you don't even remember, but you see a thousand crazy things a day.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I saw this one where the kid was getting bullied because his dad was they were homeless for a minute. Damn. And he was trying to get him like on Section 8 and shit like that, but I guess they weren't in there yet. So they were bullying him, bro, because the clothes he would wear or whatever. But how you said, that's all we could, our parents could afford.
And that's the shit I don't respect too.
Yeah, hell no.
Man, like a motherfucker want to hate on a motherfucker because they doing bad, but they don't want to put a motherfucker on, or like.
Yeah, well the thing is, he was even a youngster. I'm pretty sure he probably couldn't do much about it.
Yeah.
But they're probably making fun of him because, the parents, that's how they got him dressed or whatever. But it's not even his fault, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his pops is what he could do right now at the moment,
Yeah, most of the time that's the thing, like they don't even know behind everything. It's the parent,
Yeah.
That's what affects them and it's influencing them, They mad as fuck. They got to go to school like that. You know what I mean? They don't want to go to, I didn't want to go to school half the time like that shit, but motherfuckers did. But yeah, that shit's cold when it break motherfucker down because now they can't even be themselves. They, you know what I mean? They're a whole person behind these clothes and motherfuckers judging them off of,
It's like I told you since we started right now. Like I see you right now, you're dripped out.
Oh yeah.
Boys fresh, everything. I want everything. Probably people say, this we got it going on, or he been having it going on, not knowing there's a whole fucking background to it, bro.
Yeah, there was a whole like a lot of steps to this that got me to this moment and to this drip type deal because like the reason I do it now too is because it's one of the things that makes me feel good to wake up, get ready, like I'll be in the studio writing type shit, but like when I look good, feel good, smell good, ate good type shit, like I know I'm gonna write some good music or I'm gonna do something good with my day type shit.
There's nothing wrong with feeling fresh. You gotta feel fresh. You gotta feel but like I said, not everybody got it, but it's all right though. Like you said, you didn't think about that back then about being fresh. You thought about how just surviving, bro.
Exactly.
Like forget about looking fresh right now. That shit will come later.
Exactly. And I was always worried about survival. And like even now being dripped like this, you still see me shaking hands with the homeless. Like I still, because like I still work a job at the end of the day type shit, and we get food and shit at the end of the night. I'm out there giving food to the homeless. Like trying to do my part still. Be humble and still be the person I am at the end of the day, because like if you let that shit change you and the ego get a hold of you and like that shit'll ruin you, bro. That shit'll ruin like who you are as a person. You start becoming this fake person, and then like one day you just look in the mirror and you're not the same. You just this, you know what I mean? And I don't want to change, even if it is bringing me to a higher position, this rap and everything and everything I'm doing. But everything that I'm doing and every step I take, I'm not going to, be different, change on my people, change on, who I was. And like, I'm still going to like the stuff I like, still going to be the person, and still have that same attitude. Cause like, I've seen it a couple times. I've seen a couple rappers out here. I've seen rappers, and it's not just like Vegas, everywhere. Like they got it going on type shit. They have a story and then they just change, and then it's oversaturated bullshit that's not even them, and it's like, bro,
it happens a lot.
You had some fire music, you was talking about some real shit, now it's just like nothing. It happens
a lot, bro. I don't know how, but it does though. And that sucks, you feel me? Because you look up to these type of people, oh shit, you relate to them, so you just can't, like, what the hell, like he just left us back here and boom, now he's rapping about, he's on some other stuff. I get it though. People do elevate. Yeah, I get it, but I mean, you gotta remember where you came from, and still come back and show love to the.
And that's like one of the people that like I look up to and inspires me and shit. J. Cole is like a big person heavy on that type shit. You see this guy in the streets wearing normal clothes, riding a bike with his headphones in, still being humble, being millionaire up, you know, got all this shit going for him, Grammys, Emmys, whatever.
Yeah.
Still, at the end of the day, he's him, still writing the same way he did back then. Type deal, like writing real shit, stuff about his life, stuff about shit that people can relate to and like use. And that's what I want to do is like empower the youth and people my age and older than me, you know, and show them like this struggle. Like you said, like the suicide, I hate hearing about that shit because it's like, damn, I know I couldn't have did anything, but I wish I could have impacted them in some way, you know, or like helped out or, you know, been there and showed them like, yo, I've been through the same thing type deal. Don't let that shit break you because you're going to be where I'm at, you know, a couple years and a couple days. You never know, a couple weeks, you know, it could just happen, bro. Like
changes like that.
Life is crazy and, you know, don't doubt yourself, you know. Don't doubt yourself because of what people think because fucking people will ruin shit for you if you don't believe in yourself, you know.
Facts. Yeah.
Real shit.
So you think that, you know, your whole background, your whole growing up made you the person you are today?
Yeah, straight up. Like, that's, like, the whole reason why, like, I do this rap shit and why, you know, I dress the way I dress and I collabed with The Vindicated and all that. And the reason I picked, you know, them to collaborate with, like, everything about, like, my past, that's what, like, built me into, like, my future and where I'm at now. And then, like, I just put it into the music and put it into, like, my life, my videos, my, you know, everything. I want to, like, be the embodiment of the struggle and show, like, this is what came out, like that diamond in the rough type shit. Like, there was been a diamond in the struggle the whole time. Y'all didn't even know it. And he just kept going type shit. Kept climbing the ladder, whether a motherfucker pushed him down, you know, steps. I just kept climbing over the mountain, bro, till I get to the top. And once I get to the top, start reaching for the sky, then start reaching for space, and then, you know, beyond that type shit. Like, it don't stop. It don't stop from there. I'm trying to invest in, like, my goal is for the future, like, I want to be able to, like, help people in the struggle. I want to be able to do, like, a charity type deal. Like, I know I can't do it now. No, I'm not going to be able to do it soon. But one day, that's the goal, is to be able to give back to communities and empower children in the struggle that are going through that shit. Because, like, that, it's a problem today, and especially in America, especially, you know, Vegas probably, people don't even know about it, but we got it like that. And it's like, your parents can go hit a casino, lose their rent money right now type shit. Your people can do the same thing, you know what I mean? Go cop some drugs. There's a million different sins in Vegas. That's why it's City of the Sin, because you get caught in that shit real quick, you feel me? And it'll just eat you up and spit you out.
I've seen some, I work at casinos sometimes, where I'm working through the casinos, and bro, I see people, you know, I could tell they're homeless or they're on some drugs and shit.
Yeah. But sometimes you could tell.
Yeah, you could just tell. So, but sometimes, bro, they're dressed up like in suits, or they're dressed up like it. In my head, I always think like, damn, I wonder if they just lost it, like they were doing good and they just, you know, kind of went too crazy for a minute and just boom.
Yeah, actually, you know? I heard a story about that. Like, I was talking to this like homeless dude outside of my job the other day type shit. He was talking about, there was this lady that on Fremont Street, she used to be like a big high roller type deal. She'd be like spending thousands at these casinos on Fremont, and then she ended up losing it all. Now she's just twacked out, you know, walking up and down the street of Fremont. Was on top of the world, you know, a couple months ago, and now just
lost it all.
Looks like she's at the bottom of the world. Like, it looked bad. I seen this lady, I was like, God damn. To think like she was balling like that, and to like for it to turn around that quick, that shit's scary. Like, to think it could happen, you know, it could happen to any of us quick, you know. Out here in this city, you know, I just came back from Portland, and you just got to worry about not getting them lotto tickets, not going to hit the tables at these little Chinese casinos and these little pool tickets at restaurants and shit. You're not worried about no slot machine in the gas station.
You go to 7-Eleven, bro, and you get stuck playing at the machine right there.
Pull your ass in, whatever. And like, my grandpa was a gambling man, so like a lot of that shit. I don't gamble much nowadays. I did, and that shit You know, it just gets you to the same spot, and then you just lose. You lose more than you gonna win.
Hell yeah.
More than 75% of the time. Like, you might win, but you just winning back the money you lost. Shit,
that's how it goes. I lose like $20, bro, and I'm mad.
Bro,
I walk away like, all right, I'm cool because I know I could use that for something else, you know?
Bro, you thinking about all the things you could have bought with the 20. You think about like,
even though it probably wouldn't have been much, but you're like, hey, $20 is $20, you know? It just sucks to lose them so quick, and you're like, hell no, that's too quick.
My little brother about to turn 18, he's like, the first thing I'm doing when I'm 21 is gambling. I'm gonna hit this machine. I'm like, bro, it ain't as good as what you think it is. Like, I told him, you put a 20 in there, you hit it 10 times, you're already down to $10. After 10, you press the button 10 times, you're already $10 down. Like, bruh.
Yeah. Well, one thing I heard before was like, you know, watch how, you know, careful how you spend your money, because think about how much it took you, you know, however much you get paid an hour, or how, even if you get paid, let's say you get 20 an hour, who cares? But how hard it was just to get, how hard you worked to get the little $20 just for it to go, boom, down the fucking machine just like that.
Man.
You know?
Yeah, I just seen something like that the other day too, where it was talking about like, if someone buy you something, whether it's 20, 30, $40, you got to think about the hours they spent like at their job. You know, they work for $15 an hour at this job to get 2 hours out of their life to get you this whatever type deal. Like, you just did the same thing. You just took 4 hours out of your life to make this money, and you just put that 4 hours into the machine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In 20 minutes, gone.
Yeah. People are not, you know, grateful sometimes when you let them, hey, here's $10, $20, bro. It took me some crazy shit just to get those $20, you know, sweating just to get those $20, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, around here, bro, there's a few homeless around here, you know? And I remember there was this one lady one time. I swear that's all I had. I had like $5. But I don't know what made me like, I'm good. I'm going to just keep driving. I didn't give, the first time I didn't give her nothing, I ain't going to lie. That was my girl, my kids in the car, and we just drove by, and I reversed them. You know what, I'm going to give her my $5. I gave her 5, and she's like, oh, the showers here at Pilot are 20. And I was like, damn. Okay, well, hopefully that helps you. Bruh. And then she's like, yeah, so they're 20. I'm like, I know. Okay, like, hopefully this $5 help you to get to those 20, you know?
Man.
She was expecting, I'm like, that's really all I had, though. Nowadays, I carry cards, bro. It's all cards.
Straight up,
it's all Zelle. My brother gets mad at me like, bro, you gotta carry some fucking cash. I'm like, I do, but then I lose my wallet, and then I'm screwed, you know? So, no, I'm good.
Nah, straight up. The cards is where it's at, and that's usually my problem, too. When they ask me for money, I'm like, bro, I only got cards. Like,
yeah.
And that's another thing. At the time, you give them something, they still like asking you, you're like, bro, like, I just tried to help you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, same thing. I told you, I be giving food out at the end of the night. Sometimes there's people just greed, they want more, or I come out with hella food, bro, and there'll be one guy that try to take all of it, and there'll be like 10 of them out there type shit, and I'm like, bro, you really trying to sell it to the other homeless type shit?
That's messed up. That's messed up.
I'm like, bro, that's crazy, because there's people grimy out here, bro. It's crazy. You already know.
Yeah, that's how it is. But I feel like just when I go to a gas station, bro, they'll be like, hey, can you get me something? They're all sad, you know, and I'm in a rush. Yeah, come inside, bro, get whatever. And they're like, oh, really, Mike? Yeah, just get something, bro, but quick, because I don't got time.
Not straight up.
Like, I just want a big gulp. I'm like, get that shit.
Yeah, it's like $1 something.
Yeah, I don't care. And so I felt bad, though, because I was in a rush, right? And then I saw him pull up with like a bunch of other dudes. I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Damn, like, you brought the whole gang.
So like, oh, shit, I kind of know what's going on here. So when I was paying for it, he was still getting his stuff. I told the guy, hey, just charge me for one of them, right? And he's like, okay, which one? I'm like, that guy, you know, just him. And I left, and he was like, hey, bro, appreciate it, thank you. Bro, you know, he turned up. He was happy, whatever.
That's cool, though.
And I didn't care about it, bro, you know? But then there's times when they just don't react that way, bro. They just, they treat you like shit. I'm trying to help you out. Like, that's crazy, you know?
There's a difference between people that, like, accept it and are appreciative, and there's people that are, like, that is like a fuck you in your face type shit. It's still
crazy,
like,
because you're trying to...
Because they just feel like the world against them, and it's like, bro, I ain't even against you right now. I'm trying to help you. You know what I mean? Like, that shit be crazy.
Yeah, I try to, I don't know. I try to, you know, give them a little something every time I see them or something like that. But I don't know, bro. Like, so, what was it? What are your parents from? Are they from here?
Yeah, my parents are from out here, Las Vegas. My mom, I was raised by my mom. My dad wasn't really in my life. I did meet him and stuff. I like stayed with him for a little bit, but like he was like in and out of my life type shit. But he's from out here too. So I always lived like the Vegas lifestyle type shit.
Okay.
I moved away a couple times, but it was like on my own, like according type shit. Like I went to Reno, went to Washington. It was cool. I fucked up and I was doing dumb shit, you know, just being a kid and still learning life, and like everyone gonna go through that shit. You gonna take risks, you gonna jump off that cliff, and you gonna figure out if it's shallow or if it's deep, you know, after you jump type shit sometimes, especially when you're young. You don't really think it out, you know. I was just jumping, and I left a couple times, came back to Vegas. My parents were still doing bad. I tried to get away from it type shit, you know, like was like, all right, it's not working out for me out here. I'm just homeless, doing bad. Let me go somewhere else. It was better, but like when the situations are bad, or if you just doing dumb shit, you might as well, you know, like go back to where you know, and you got family and you got, you know, friends and shit. And because if I lost out there, there's nowhere else to go type shit. Like you lose in Reno, where you gonna go? You gonna be homeless in Reno. You lose in Washington, you gonna be homeless in Washington, but nobody to go to type shit. So
I used to when I got here, right, I was fucking up bad. So they used to be like, bro, just come back to over here. You're fucking up over there. Might as well fuck up over here. You know what I'm saying? So, and they would tell me too, wherever you go, you'll find that type of people. Like you want to hang out with the fuck up still, you're gonna find them. Bro.
If you don't change,
you can move to any place in the world. You can move to fucking China. I'm sure there's still some dudes out there that are doing some grimy shit. You know? So
for real,
if you go over there, bro, you'll find them if that's what you're still trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just in you to.
It's your mindset and like changing yourself and like how you think. Because I went out there with that same like, I'm struggling, I'm pissed off at the world type shit mindset. Because like that shit, I was humble and I kept my head up, but it was still like, man, I'm struggling. What do I got to do to get out of this? I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to, you know, like fuck everything else. Fuck, I ain't worried about kicking it. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to, you know. So like, I was always in that mindset. And then I learned, you know, come back, change how I look and how I feel and how I, you know, not how I look, but you know, just how you perceive things and how you look at the world type shit, you know.
Like you said earlier about like not changing up, but I was gonna say sometimes if you change for the better, you're not changing up on, you know what I'm saying? That's a good change. It's a good change.
There's good changes in life. Like it's not like you changing up on your people type shit. Like you gotta change to evolve. You're not gonna just like, you could change good and bad, but if you want to evolve and you want to go farther in life, you got to change. You got to change the way you look, eat, feel, you know, everything, you know.
But there's still going to be people that, oh, you changed up.
I just changed my schedule.
There you go. If you change for the better, it's not changing up in a bad way towards, the thing is sometimes bad, you know, there's homies that are not meant to be around all the time. We're not meant to be in certain situations, like, and they might feel played, but like, bro, I gotta move up, you know, I gotta elevate, and if you ain't trying to rock with it, you're gonna feel some type of way. But I'm changing for myself or for my people, you know, to get better.
That's real too. Like you can't have everybody around for every situation. There's certain situations where I'm like, all right, you know, you gotta strategize. Like life is a chess game, and like you gotta be at the right place at the right time with the right people at the right time, and like. You can't bring people that are dragging you down, or you know, whatever it is, not even just dragging you down, just like negative energy, all that good shit, or someone that ain't doing something that you doing and you just have them around. It's just like you wasting your time, you wasting their time, bro. Like man, there's so much you could be doing like with the right people type shit, and these right people could be getting you like, you know, the right doors to open instead of you
holding you back and just and that happens, bro. You keep that energy around you, you know, it's gonna be like that, you know. So that shit'll drag you down, bro. People are people's biggest downfall, because like you got this weight, you got these people that just don't got nothing for you, don't got shit like just around, like man, you got to cut that shit off, and that's heavy in the music game. You start to learn that as you go, because like, man, you can't collab with everybody. You got to pick and choose who you work with, and you can't. Same thing with photos, everything, you know, it goes for everything. Like I know there's people I work with them probably once. I'm like, never again. Like it wasn't a good
Exactly.
It wasn't good business for me. It wasn't good anything, you know.
Work ethic, all that, you know,
that,
like
yeah.
it just is, when it's a problem, you don't want to have problems.
Yeah,
you wanna,
like,
you
why?
know,
If there's other people that want to work with me that are, it's gonna be simple, it's gonna be
stress
smooth,
free. I'm
yeah,
chilling.
it's gonna be good. You know,
Yeah.
you might become even friends after that. But those people that I've done videos for, and I'm like, you know, after that we just keep chopping it up, or I stick around. You know, we just kick it and we're good.
You
bro,
already in your mind, you like, this the last time.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's times where I'm like, all right, never again,
Bro,
never again.
yeah, everyone's been in that situation where you go to a party and you're like thinking in your mind, by the time you're in the middle of this party, you like looking at your girl, look at your homie, like, hey, bro, we never coming back here ever again.
Hell no. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
But how you say, you know, about how I said people get played and be like, oh man, people are played, like you moved up, or it's not that, bro. But those type of people don't even get it themselves that there's a problem. Like, they won't get it, bro. And
If
that's
they don't get it, it is what it is, because they obviously not at your level. You know, once you go to different levels, they got to get to that level, or they're just gonna stay behind or fall behind you, or pass me. Shit, I'm rooting for you if you pass me. Like I want it, you know. But like,
and there's somebody that's gonna watch this and be like, oh yeah, he's talking too much shit about moving up. But that's the thing. You feel me? Those are the people that, like, that's why you ain't going up with me, bro.
That's why you're not up with me. Not here right next to me.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Exactly,
bro. So that's just how it goes. But small-minded people don't get that shit. And,
no, straight up.
And it sucks when you sit somewhere like me and you having this conversation. It could be a third one and be like, man, this conversation is not for me. Or and that's when you're like, all right, he's not.
Not at that point, you know, in his mind, or like in life where he can understand where we're at. You know what I mean? Like, talking about this shit.
And I think everybody gets there, at least, you know, there's a time when they get there.
Yeah.
There's people that probably get stuck sometimes and just never got it, bro. Never get it. I'm not sure why.
Can't take criticism. Can't do anything, you know, and just change up, you know.
Yeah.
And do it right, man. There's people that are just stuck, and that's what it is. And I've learned, like, that's my homie at the end of the day. He just gonna be stuck. Like, that's what it is. Like, you could try to help a motherfucker out 1,000 times and they're not gonna take the help. You could lead a horse to water. If they don't drink it, that's up to them. You know what I mean?
Bro, I just had a homie over my house the other day, right? And he said that same saying, and I was like, bro, you sure it's not a camel?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, it was a fucking horse.
I was like, maybe it is a camel. You starting to make me think.
Yeah, like, and I had to Google it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's a horse.
Because I'm thinking about a camel, finding like the little oasis in the middle.
That's what I was saying. But then my boy, like, you know, they have that the hunch or whatever they have.
Oh, they got the water already.
Yeah, so I'm like, I did not know that, bro. So it makes sense as a horse.
Damn. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah. How you say right now, bro, about like people that, you know, probably couldn't take the criticism. I saw this comment on the Sin City photos, right? Like, somebody commented on it and said, "Oh, who is he though?"
Yeah,
your girl replied like, "Oh, listen to his music."
Yeah,
you know?
She said, "Bro, I don't even know who said that." I actually been getting a lot of hate comments lately. I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, bro, someone commented on my Life in America video. They put garbage.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I honestly don't even really care, because I know 1,000 people gonna like it, 1,000 people gonna hate it. But it's crazy, at the end of the day, people really take their time out of their day to go on my shit, to watch my shit, to listen to my shit, to like
watch the whole thing and then be like, "Oh, this shit sucks."
Be like,
what,
damn,
you
bro,
sat
you
here
suck.
and watch the whole thing.
But I'm gonna watch the next video to say you suck again. I'm like, thanks for the free promotion. I said that in a song, like, I don't care if they hating because it's free promotion, because it's like, hate on me all day. But yeah, I seen that shit. I was just like, damn, people really feel that way. Like, oh, who is he? Like, well, you about to find out. That's why they interviewing me, man. Like,
that was my thought, bro. So when I saw that, I'm like, why comment something like that? I mean, if you just don't know, then you just know. If you haven't heard about him or bro, I haven't heard about a lot of people. You haven't heard of, bro. You just don't hear about people. You
commented with no image or nothing. We don't know who you are.
Yeah, but I'm saying no knowledge of you yet. Like, that's why you just watch this, bro. Check out the next one, or check out the next, or go listen to a song real quick and be like, okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, a ghost hater. I'm like, it's just a ghost. You just like.
But I saw that when your girl commented, you know, like, oh, go check out his song.
And I loved that shit. I was just like, and I was like, she right there, you know, supporting me.
Yep.
I think Pee Wee commented on it. I think he just said 3 or something, just to say like, this is interview 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
but you know, shout out to that guy for commenting. You know, it made me go even harder though too, because I was like, all right, bro, I'm about to drop y'all about to find out who I am now, because like I, ever since the interview too, I haven't stopped. Like, I've been just traveling, doing interviews, doing music, working in the studio, working on my album. Like, it's just been good. That's why, like, when I get shit like that, I'm like, shit's going too good for me to stress out about, like, you know, little shit like that. Like, but yeah, it's cool though. At the end of the day, I still get hate. I'm like, it's cool. Like,
yeah, it's gonna happen. Love, hate, it's just gonna happen. That's how it is.
Yeah, they can hate on me, but I'm gonna be in Hawaii next week, looking at your comment like, haha, motherfucker.
There you go,
like,
exactly.
You know, shooting a video, shooting an interview out there, like, all right.
Yeah, but you see, like, certain people probably couldn't take that type of comment.
No,
they'll probably go crazy and go, you know, take a screenshot and go post and start and go off like, bro, you don't even know, bro. They don't know you. You don't know them. Who cares?
And
like,
I didn't respond to it too because of that. Because it's like I'm giving them that power too. At the end of the day, once I respond to it, like, oh yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Why give them that? Yeah.
You know, catch me here. Like, nah, I'm just keep doing what I'm doing, and you gonna see why I'm doing this type shit. You know.
Yeah, but now I was just kind of like, I said, I go through the comments, I saw
that's
that
a real one. I appreciate that, though. Appreciate you bringing it up, too, because I was like, man, someone better bring this shit up soon.
But you see, so I just wanted to find out like how you would react to something like that, because you said you're not the first one, probably, you said, right?
Yeah, no, it's been a couple, like, lately. Sometimes it'd be so bad that YouTube take that shit down or whatever. Like, I see the comment one day, and then it's like YouTube took it down because motherfucker really was like, fuck you, you suck, you fucking, you know, like. And it's also because, like, man, I've gotten hate because I only rep Vegas. I don't rep, like, I'm not out here, like, repping one of the sets out here. I'm not out here repping, like, specific. You know what I mean? I'm repping the city, and I'm trying to just push that. A lot of people don't like that shit. They're like, well, you grew up in this neighborhood, which is this gang, you know what I mean? And I know it was. Shit, I know who I was around. I knew, you know, who I'm cool with everyone, and that's what it is, you know, like, your favorite rappers out here, Bloods love them, Crips love them, every hood love them, you know what I mean? And there's certain hoods that's gonna hate them, shit, but they still doing their thing, you know, still balling on y'all, still getting rich, still, you know, having fun, living their dreams. And it's like, where I'm from is not gonna stop me. And like, just because I'm not from this neighborhood, I'm not gonna sit here and like not be allowed be allowed in the area. You know, we all born on earth. I want to step in every goddamn neighborhood. I don't give a fuck. Like, shit, I want to just be able to walk, you know, free.
And your
like
music is not like, you know.
Yeah, no, it's not like where I'm like talking about like, you know, street shit, you know, too much. I'm talking about like coming up out of the struggle and winning now, or like, you know, platforming, or like just coming up, you know, like, you know, so that's basically how I'd say my music is. It's almost like a J. Cole vibe, you know, like a coming from nothing type of rapper that's trying to like tell you about his story, talk about, you know, where I come from. So that's what I'm saying. Your music is just, it's for everybody. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say for everybody, consider like people were like, oh, I didn't struggle, like, but I'm saying, bro, we're from, a lot of motherfuckers struggle. A lot of people grew up a certain way, you know, like just how Noreen said, Payless shoes and shit like that, bro. I grew up on Payless shoes, you know, so it hits a lot of people. You feel me? It hits a lot of people. Yeah, but you don't gotta be gang affiliated to be cool, bro. You don't gotta be gang affiliated to be hard or anything like that. Like, everybody do something hard, you know. There be these, man, I don't want to say like that, no disrespect, like square ass people, but they do harder shit than some of these gangsters out here. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's why I don't even judge no more, because it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? The world's so diverse nowadays. You don't know who gangbanging. There could be this girl from, you know, she in middle school gangbanging some set, you know, and it is really like that nowadays. Like, back in the days, you could just tell who was dressed a certain way, but okay, you know that dude from somewhere, something's going on. Nowadays, you know, everybody's just, you could press the wrong person and not even know it, bro. And it's like, man, it's crazy. It's a whole different new thing going on. It's weird. So back to music though. You got like projects going on right now. You shot something out there in Oregon, right? When you were out there. Yeah. So I recorded 5 songs out there. That was with AMG. They're well known out there in Portland, Oregon. That's the homies FH Ronan, Spencer Boston. I was out there with Stano, Stan Don. You know, that's my boy. Shit. We had some videos by Planet Digital. That's Kid Mo. He killed it. I recorded some songs with Hennessy up in his studio. That was in Vancouver, Washington. Man, did a lot of shit out there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as I landed, it felt like, all right, let's get to work. We went and ate at this well-known place out there. It's called Smacktown. If you go to Oregon, bro, best goddamn wings you'll ever have in your life. If you like Buffalo Wild Wings,
I love wings, bro.
bro, Smacktown got his own, bro. They got their own sauce, so fucking fire. Every time I go to Oregon, it's like our first stop now, like type shit. Hit that shit up, and then it was all right. Let's go get some shit popping. Like let's go shoot. I had an Airbnb that was like music themed and shit. So it was like guitars and shit on the wall. Fucking like it was super sick. There's a fireplace up in there. They don't got fireplaces out here in Vegas, so it was different for me.
Yeah,
like
a little different. Yeah.
Hit the studio and I recorded a song with like almost everybody up in that bitch. And it was like one song of every style too. It wasn't like all the same shit.
Yeah.
It was like one chill song, one hard song, one like love song type shit. I was versatile out there. I really fucking.
How'd you end up out there? Is that because you were the new people out there when you were out there before? No, you said or no?
Yeah. So like those are like my homies. FH Ronan, technically my cousin. He technically family. He is my cousin.
Yeah.
Dro, my cousin Dro, he linked up with Ronan a couple years ago. Just like started talking to him through phone.
I've met Dro. He's been here before, bro.
Oh yeah, he was telling me.
Yeah. That's how we talked like a long time ago.
He
remember?
was like, "You going to Grimey's?" Oh, blah blah blah. Yeah. I was like, sick, bro.
Yeah. I met him before. Yeah.
But yeah, he linked up. Just basically found out that was our cousin. Like when we were like 20 years old, 21 type shit, young.
Shit.
And then we were like, all right, we do music too. We need to link up. And then we ended up linking a couple years ago and shot a few videos, shot a couple songs and shit. And then after that, it was up. We just brothers, homies, making music together, shit, like just stepping shit. Like they just, put me on and try to put them on. They came out here and, tried to help them out and do whatever I could to help them. Shot some music with them and shit. So it just kept going after that, Now we're just back and forth.
That's dope, bro. That's networking for sure, because your people gonna hear, they're it's gonna be the people gonna be just getting together. You feel me? Let's listen to your song, listen to their song.
Exactly.
That's
and it networks them out here. Gives them. It just gives them opportunities. They started shooting with like S-Flex too, and that's one of the videographers I work with, and Shadow. Now locked in with them. Now Shadow's got, it's just full circle going around. Like it's helping everybody type shit.
That's how it should be. Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody.
And that was dope. Shout out to them because they really put me on when I'm out there. Like they never. It was a 12-hour studio session. I ain't never had that before. And we were on like when we walked in this place. It's like on the street in Washington, like. It's like a bookstore, children's bookstore, and you walk downstairs and it's like a big ass studio. Walk outside, it's like a coffee shop 2 doors down. Like you go shopping right across the street. That shit was crazy. Felt good for real.
Felt like the different vibe than Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Sure, yeah.
They seen it was raining like almost the whole time. The leaves were different colors and shit. I was looking like culture shock. Like
is it green out there?
Green, bro, like green, orange, yellow. It was insane, and you're just driving through forest like the whole time. Like it was wild. And I got some visuals dropping soon. I got one for my song Choices, and another one for my song Can't Match My Grind. Then I got another one for Don't Blame Me. So I shot 3 videos out there.
Okay.
And then I did an interview. I think I did 4 videos actually. I did one with the Kid Mo too. So. Man, I was working out there in Portland, so I got a lot to drop coming soon, for real.
That's dope. Anything you want to tell to the youngsters coming up right now with the music?
If you're doing music right now, just keep going, keep doing it, because if you're doing it, it's gonna happen. Anything you want to do, whether it's music, clothing, it's gonna work out at the end of the day if you put the work in. Put the work in. Don't let that shit come to you. Don't think that shit's gonna come to you, because it's not. Nobody waiting for you, bro. You gotta put your foot in that door and keep walking, because that's what I learned that I had to do, because it was like if no one's gonna give me the opportunity, I'm gonna make my opportunity, and that's what these kids of this generation need to do, and they need to stop worrying about what other people think. Do what you want to do. Push the music you want to push. Push the, be your image, because people gonna hate on you at the end of the day. That's always gonna be there. Fuck that shit. Be your number one fan. Support yourself at the end of the day, because man, it could go far. You could be just like me, bro. Like, now really traveling, going around doing music and networking with people and doing interviews and, really having the time of my life and living out my dreams type shit. Like, you could be just where I'm at right now with a clothing collaboration with, clothing brands out there. You just got to do it. You got to be the person to send the message. You got to be the person to, do that shit, because, man, I waited too long, and now it's over. The wait's over. Foot on their necks. Keep your foot on their necks and don't let up. Put the nails in the coffin after that.
Yeah. To wrap it up, I know that was already a message to, a message to the upcoming artists, but just how I said the situation with that youngster, the suicidal shit. Yeah. So just knowing how you came up, your background, what's your message to somebody that might be going through some shit like that right now, bro? Somebody the shit that you went through when you were a kid, If you're going through it right now, just keep your head up. Always keep a level mind. I know it sucks. It's hella hard. I used to wake up every day thinking, what next? What's coming next? What I gotta do next? You start wondering why you alive, some more shit. But at the end of the day, you got people there for you. There's people that support you. There's people that love you. There's people out there that really do care about you. Not everybody can extend their hand all the time. Not everybody has time at the end of the day. But as long as you keep your head up, you're going to make it out of the struggle. You're going to make it. Fuck what you wearing right now. That's not you. Your soul is you. The person inside the clothes is you. And you need to show that. Keep showing that and keep striving to, get out the struggle just like I did. And you'll get out of it, because, man, ain't nobody going to do it for you, bro. And it sucks. And it hurts to say it like that. Sometimes you got to show the tough love, because, man, I wish somebody would have told me that way, because everybody was being too nice to me and telling me, bro, you're good. You're going to. Nah, it's not good right now, but it is going to be good. As long as you keep your head up and keep looking at the bigger picture, look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Look at life ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. Keep fighting. You a fucking soldier, and that's real shit. 100. That's the best way to end this right here, bro.
Yeah. So, Edboiicorleone message to the youth, for real. Yeah. Trying to empower y'all.
So hopefully that touches somebody later on. You feel me? Hopefully that hits somebody who's going through some shit like that.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Hell yeah, well, bro, appreciate you coming out here and fucking.
Appreciate you. Grimey Visualz in the house. Man, thank you for having me, bro. Yeah, thank you for it means a lot.
All right, bro. We all good. Appreciate you, bro.
100.
Yep. There it is.
We out.